Hey, adrenaline junkies! Welcome to today's episode where chaos meets speed. We've got heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping moments, and non-stop action that'll have you on the edge of your seat. So buckle up. In Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, on December 31st, 2024, a pursuit unfolded as more police attempted to stop 35-year-old Kayla Cervantes, a wanted individual with felony warrants. Traffic units spotted Cervantes' vehicle and more and initiated a traffic stop, but she refused to comply, initiating tense chase through the city. Stay tuned to see how this one ends.
Okay, we're getting on 240 westbound.
There was one on 240.
$55 mile an hour westbound. Coming up to the 35 junction, still westbound.
After navigating through a construction zone, Kayla Cervantes escalated her reckless behavior, weaving dangerously between lanes and running multiple red lights. Her disregard for traffic laws and public safety intensified the urgency of the pursuit. Stay tuned as officers work to bring this chaotic chase to an end.
Exit on Walker, westbound, it's a white Dodge Ram pickup.
Bag 15, Zebra Tom, 858.
Southbound on Walker. Southbound on Walker.
Clear southbound Walker.
He's gonna come back northbound on Walker. Northbound.
Clear northbound Walker.
Kayla came dangerously close to causing several accidents, endangering everyone on the road with her reckless driving. The chase grew increasingly perilous as she showed no signs of slowing down. Recognizing the escalating danger, the troopers called for backup and intensified their efforts, determined to bring this high-risk pursuit to a safe conclusion.
Officers going back. West on 240. $50 an hour, still westbound on 240.
The primary trooper, closely tailing Kayla, patiently waited for a clear stretch of road to execute the pit maneuver, and the opportunity finally came.
TBI crash, start medical. 240 in May, start medical.
Kayla Cervantes' vehicle rolled onto its side before coming to a stop, and officers quickly apprehended her without further incident. She was transported to a nearby hospital for a medical evaluation before being booked into the Cleveland County Detention Center. Cervantes, who had multiple warrants out for her arrest, was found to be in possession of 30 fentanyl pills, meth, heroin, and drug paraphernalia. Remarkably, no officers or civilians were injured during this high-speed pursuit. On April 18, 2024, Deputies patrolling in Clayton County initiated a traffic stop on a blue Hyundai Elantra for multiple violations, including dark-tinted windows, failure to signal, and the driver not wearing a seatbelt. However, the driver refused to stop, leading to a high-speed pursuit that escalated quickly.
Since we're on the Highway 14 spur. Turn me off? You can go in. These are 90 driving right now. Yeah, about 14.
Trooper closed in on the fleeing suspect 3 times, ready to execute a pit maneuver, but each time the suspect brake-checked, preventing the move. With tensions rising and speeds climbing, this pursuit turned into an intense, high-stakes chase. Check out how it all unfolded.
We'll be taking that exit.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
He about to bush one. There's a long drop off road right there. These are 60. What's your charges? Bush behind. Bush behind, bush behind. Get him, get him. Don't let him get in the house.
The suspect made a bold move, stopping abruptly before going off-road again, leading to a cut-through that brought him into Freedom Park apartment homes. Driving down the sidewalk toward building number 7, he jumped out of his car with a black backpack and darted into the building, fleeing up the stairs. And the chase wasn't over yet.
Black Hawk 1, we got one in custody.
Deputy Brown apprehended the suspect, identified as Jerry Bacon, just as he attempted to unlock his apartment door. Once secured in the patrol car, a search of his black backpack revealed a substantial stash, including 1.2 pounds of green marijuana, 14.4 grams of powdered cocaine, 1.4 grams of crack cocaine, 136 grams of MDMA pills, a full bottle of promethazine, digital scales, an iPhone, a bottle of amphetamine pills, a modified Glock 22 with a Glock switch, making it fully automatic, a box of baggies. Troopers also recovered $940 in cash from his pocket. This high-stakes pursuit ended with significant drug and weapon seizures, adding another layer to this intense case.
Hey! Hold the station, man. The subject's inside my vehicle. Attempted to take it today.
On October 26, 2024, 2 deputies responded to a location in the 1500 block of Southeast 59th Street and made contact with 41-year-old James Brady. Brady requested assistance, stating he had taken drugs and needed medical attention, fearing he might be taken to jail. But what followed was nothing short of unexpected chaos. Stay tuned as the situation takes an unpredictable and intense turn, one you won't want to miss.
Hello, Sheriff's Office. What's going on?
I'm having a really bad day.
Okay.
You have my record, police record?
I got nothing, sir. All we got was a phone call saying you were at a cemetery, which wasn't the case.
Would you call in dispatch or have one more cop come out, please?
Dispatch called me here. What is it you need?
I don't trust anybody anymore.
Okay, well, you called us, so you must need us for something. So what is it going on? What is it you called us out here for? They told us that you called, said people were after you, you were in the trees, and then a second call came in, you said you were at the cemetery.
Okay.
That's all we've been told.
After a brief conversation with the deputies, James Brady suddenly stood up and bolted from the scene, leaving the deputies momentarily stunned and scrambling to react. What could Brady possibly have in mind, and where was he headed? Stay tuned to witness the bizarre twists and turns of this unexpected escape attempt.
What's going on? We don't really have any PC for anything at this point. Yeah. Is your car locked?
Yeah.
No. Whose car is that? I just locked it. Hey! 5507. Hey! Stop the car!
5507.
Well, the station, man. The subject that's on my vehicle attempted to take it today. Hey!
The deputies, caught off guard by James Brady's sudden escape, were left with no choice but to spring into action. Determined to regain control of the situation and ensure public safety, they initiated a pursuit. How could such a lapse happen? And what lengths will they go to prevent this situation from escalating further? Buckle up as this chase takes a wild turn.
Westbound 10th Street.
I'm behind you. Let me call it.
You can get a pin on that car, get a pin on that car. $65.85, I'm out.
Come out. 5980.
I'm behind it. I'm going to try and pit, Marion.
I'm trying to fit.
Okay, pit, 200 and okay.
Good.
Do not let him get out of there.
After multiple attempts to bring the fleeing vehicle to a stop, the deputies successfully executed a pit maneuver at the intersection. James Brady exited the vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident. Brady was arrested and now faces a litany of serious charges, including fleeing and eluding police, failing to obey a law enforcement order to stop grand theft of a motor vehicle, aggravated battery on an officer, firefighter, or EMT, armed burglary of a structure of conveyance. No bond was set for Brady, marking the conclusion of this pursuit. On January 18, 2021, Sacramento Sheriff deputies spotted an SUV parked in an alley behind a business near Arden Way and Avondale Avenue. The vehicle matched the description of a recently reported stolen car. When deputies instructed the driver to exit the vehicle, the suspect refused, instead accelerating and fleeing the scene, sparking a high-speed pursuit. The suspect managed to navigate out of the residential area and began driving recklessly, weaving through traffic at high speeds in a desperate attempt to evade capture. His erratic maneuvers endangered everyone on the road, intensifying the pursuit.
31 and 20, 10, 22.
There was other cars not able to get a pit there. Guys are pretty green. Starting to start pretty bad at Record Ring. Start 3 north the road. Northbound now.
Copy.
Alright, so we are westbound on Hurley. Through the red.
Long red light.
Meanwhile, the suspect's tire was deflated by a spike strip deployed by deputies, significantly impacting the dynamics of the chase. With a damaged tire, the suspect's ability to maintain control at high speeds was compromised, making it increasingly difficult to evade law enforcement.
And tour is continuing now. So southbound even, and now we're turning into Kellingsville, the street turn westbound. Hey, number 1 unit, hit him again. And on the bike path. I see about 400 pounds. I don't think he's right. Just over pound with the horse track on the south side. Westbound.
The suspect's vehicle began falling apart with pieces flying off as it struggled to maintain speed and control. At this point, it was clear that there was nothing the suspect could do to evade the multiple patrol cars closing in on him. The pursuit was nearing its inevitable conclusion. After crashing into a fence, the suspect remained inside the vehicle and refused to exit, despite commands from officers. Suddenly, the suspect opened fire at the officers, leading to an intense exchange of gunfire. Officers returned fire, eventually forcing the suspect to surrender. Tragically, one officer was struck during the shootout and later succumbed to their injuries at the hospital. The suspect was taken into custody, marking a grim and somber end to this dangerous pursuit. On September 15, 2024, Trooper Kenneth Ray, patrolling the Gandy Bridge in Pinellas County, Florida, spotted a vehicle speeding and weaving erratically. The trooper attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to pull over, sparking a pursuit. Trooper Kenneth Ray executed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's car to strike a concrete wall. Despite the damage, the driver continued to flee at a slower pace, determined to evade capture.
We're about halfway down to signal 16. We're stopped.
Trooper Kenneth Ray performed another pit maneuver, successfully bringing the suspect's vehicle to a complete stop. Both the driver and passenger were arrested and secured in the trooper's patrol car.
Baby, I'm right here.
I'm so sorry, bro.
I'm gonna jump over the bridge.
No. Tighten up, bro. Tighten up, baby. Baby, please stop. I swear to God, I'm gonna bond you out, bro. If anything happens, bro, I swear to God, we straight, bro.
We're
Just
not.
stop. Don't. Bro, do not say anything, bro. We straight, bro. I promise you. Baby, stop. Don't do that. You're gonna get more charges, bro.
How stupid can you be?
What?
Why is it a thing to do to run from a state trooper?
I was scared.
Scared of what?
Not making it home.
The driver, Brandon LeBoy, was charged with fleeing from police. Despite his girlfriend somehow removing her handcuffs and attempting to jump out of the vehicle to flee on foot, LeBoy begged her not to. She ultimately complied and remained in the vehicle. Both LeBoy and his girlfriend were taken into custody, bringing this chaotic chase to a definitive end. Albuquerque police responded to a concerning situation on May 7, 2021, when they spotted Isabel Quintero, who had passed out at the wheel of her vehicle after driving erratically. Witnesses reported she had collided with several parked vehicles before finally coming to a stop on an on-ramp. Officers arrived on the scene and immediately secured the area.
Hello, did you call us?
Yes. She is drunk, passed out. She hit me.
Call out the license plate. Okay, I got the car off. We're good. Hey, do you got an ID on you? What's going on? You okay? Go ahead and step out. Hold on, you got motors here. Step out. Get your leg out. Go. Get your leg out. Don't reach for anything. 47.
The officers quickly get the woman out of the vehicle, and it's clear she's heavily intoxicated. But instead of showing any signs of regret or concern, she acts like nothing happened, casually trying to play it cool with the officers.
You have any alcohol? Talk to this officer, all right? How you doing? Hey, have a seat. No, sit right here. That's the car she hit. Right there. Sit on the curb. Sit right there.
Oh.
Yep. Stay sitting.
Let me get situated.
Stay over here.
You do not have permission to search my car.
Okay, talk to this officer, okay? Stay over here.
You do not have permission
Talk to this officer.
to talk to my car.
Over here, let's talk.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isabel Quintero, where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87121.
Alrighty, ma'am. So go ahead and look at the traffic out that way for me really quick. Put your hands behind your back.
As the officers begin to arrest her, Isabel suddenly decides to do something crazy.
Like that. Get her ID?
After nearly 5 hours of waiting for her to be medically cleared, Isabel was finally booked into jail. She faced multiple charges, including aggravated DWI, reckless driving, open container, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of an altered license. But in an unexpected twist, all charges were eventually dismissed when the arresting officer failed to show up for court, leaving Isabel Quintero with no further legal consequences for her actions.
City 45, you had a collision with him, the left rear.
On April 25, 2023, a California Highway Patrol trooper attempted to stop a vehicle traveling at 80 miles per hour on Highway 36. The driver refused to pull over, triggering a high-speed pursuit that would turn into a wild and dangerous chase through winding roads and unpredictable terrain.
Tempo unit, he tried to, 3845, tried to brake check you.
Off-road. Just had collision with him in the left rear.
3045, you had a collision with him, the left rear, off-road.
Affirmed. I hit him in the left rear.
Patrol unit versus the left rear.
We're now westbound.
After a brief detour through the woods, the suspect returned to Highway 36, continuing to flee at high speeds. The pursuit intensified as the driver weaved recklessly through traffic, showing no intention of stopping.
Suzel 3045 in up the line, unable to copy anything.
3045, copy the end of the line, the smoke from the left rear. 30 dash, requesting the 1022. 3045, the vehicle also slowing 70 miles per hour.
The suspect accelerated to speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, prompting the trooper to request assistance while tracking his movements. After a tense 10-minute pursuit, the suspect's car began to fail due to extreme speeds, nearly catching fire. Forced to stop near Birch Street in Westwood, the suspect abandoned his BMW and fled on foot. Wesley T. Willman was later apprehended and booked into the Lassen County Jail on the following charges: giving false information to a peace officer driving, while license suspended evasion with wanton disregard for safety, resisting, obstructing, or delaying, a peace officer falsely personating, another in a private or official capacity driving, under the combined influence of drugs and alcohol. This wild chase ended without further injuries, but not without a long list of serious charges.